This is Loving It on Keto with Wendy, and today I need to pick up some things from Costco, but more than that, I want to show the new beginning ketoers what you can purchase at Costco. So I'm going to be showing you stuff, going up and down the aisles and sharing with you some of the keto things that you can purchase at Costco. So come along with me, let's get started. So we're in Costco, and everybody's been talking about the 4505 chicharrones, which are the fried pork rinds. These are on sale for $4.79 at the register, and this is a really nice large one. This one is the chili and salt, so we like things spicy, so we're going to get this one. 0 carbohydrates. This one does have coconut palm, sugar, spices, fried and rendered pork fat, so it's not as healthy as the regular unflavored pork rinds, but my husband loves the chili flavored and we only eat a few, so we're gonna get one to try it. So they have collagen, they have Orgain Keto. I hear a lot of good things from some of the people that I watch that are on keto, and if you want to start taking collagen like I do for my skin and hair and nails, this is a good one to get. It's $29.99 for this size here, and it looks like right now all they have is chocolate, but that's something that you can get. So they also have Orgain, the same brand, in the protein down here. If you are into protein shakes, again, this is 2.74 pounds. And this has 27 servings. It's all organic, great. It does have 15 carbohydrates minus the 6 dietary fibers. It's got erythritol, so it looks like it's just a few net grams per portion size. So if you like drinking protein shakes, that might be something you'd like to get. On a side note, in cold and flu season, my husband likes Ricola, and this is the sugar-free. If you can eat aspartame, then you can use these throat lozenges. You guys have to remember NyQuil, DayQuil, all of the cold medicines, read the backs, read the labels, because a lot of them have a ton of sugar. So there's 2 times 105, so there's 210 cough lozenges in here, and my husband uses them all the time. So this is something he can do. I cannot. I'm highly allergic to aspartame. Again, make sure you're reading your labels. Another side note item is this is natural goat milk hand cream, and it's $4.99. I'll put this one at my desk. I go to 2 different locations. I'll put one in each desk and one in my purse, because right now my skin is so dry, and this stuff is very moisturizing. So I just wanted to share this with you. It's not keto, but it's a good brand. So just wanted to share that with everyone. So if you're not allergic to tree nuts and you don't have any allergies and you can stand to limit the amount that you eat every day, this is really a good option. This is the almond butter, and you notice the top of this, if you can see this, the oils at the top. And it's because all that's in here is roasted almonds, folks. It's 100% pure roasted almonds. This is $7.99, and you get 27 ounces for that. But again, you need to make sure you're carefully counting your macros when you're eating any kind of nuts, because they are dense. Another thing that you can do is you can have some nutso, which has cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hazelnuts, pumpkins, and Celtic sea salt. There's no added sugar. It's paleo, vegan, gluten-free, 6% protein, and 1 gram of natural sugar. This, again, you have to count your servings and count your carbs, folks. Take away your dietary fiber with this. But basically, it's all the seeds and Celtic sea salt. And it is a little expensive. It's $14.89, but you would only be eating like 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. So if you can limit the amount that you eat, you're really craving that taste for nuts, then these are 2 options for you. So they have organic matcha tea here. It's 100% Japanese green powder, and this is a 12-ounce package for $19.99. If you're a tea lover or a matcha green tea lover, this is a great to get. Also, look at the huge amount of green tea they have here too. It's great. It's antioxidants, and you can get a really nice size package for $12.99. Something that you'll be using a lot is you're going to be using a sugar replacement to bake and cook with, and this is Lancanto. It's a great buy. You get twice the amount that you would get in a normal store like Sprouts or Whole Foods. 28.22 ounces, which is 1.7 pounds for $8.99. So that is a really good buy, folks. Kirkland's unsweetened almond milk is a great buy, folks. It's the almond milk. It's $10.99, and you get 12 packages in here. So that's fantastic. It's under $1 per container. We put this in our pantry. My husband loves this in his coffee every morning. It's great to mix with your shakes. It's great to cook with. So they have 2 different brands of marinara sauce for everyone. They've got the Victoria. They've got the Victoria marinara. It's 2 for $9.49, and in a regular store you would only get 1 of these. These have some of the lowest carbs per serving. This one, and then I want to show you also the Rouse. This one is also great. This one's on sale for $10.89, so the Victoria is a little bit better buy right now. They are both delicious. You guys need to remember to count your carbs, because in this, and I don't know if it shows it, the carbohydrates in this are 6 grams total carbs minus 1 dietary fiber. Remember that tomatoes are a fruit. They are sweeter and they have more sugar content. So you always want to make sure you are counting the carbs in your marinara sauces, and watch those. So Costco has fabulous olives. They have these olives. They have olives in the deli area. You can snack on olives. You can use them in your cooking. Just remember to check the back of the label, because olives do have just a little bit of carbs. You want to see how many you get per serving and what the carbs are, because it depends on what they're stuffed with. If they're stuffed with pimento, if they're stuffed, this one is stuffed with garlic and jalapenos. So you want to check the back, read the labels, folks, but you absolutely can have olives, and Costco has fabulous olives. If you walk here and look, they've got the black pitted olives. They've got a beautiful olive melange. Okay, and they have our favorite pitted Katamala olives. Okay, we love Katamala olives, and these things are delicious to chop up and put in Mediterranean salads. They're great to cook with. They're also, believe it or not, really good mixed with tuna. I know that sounds weird, and I'm going to have to share a little recipe I have, but they're delicious in tuna with a little mayonnaise, garlic, salt, and pepper. Really good. Something else, folks, that we really like are these petite baby pickles here. Pickles are absolutely great. You can use a little bit of the brine in your dill pickle mix when you're making dill pickles. And you can even have a tablespoon or two if you really like it to help with your sodium, potassium, magnesium. You can have a little bit of pickle juice. People drink this. I don't, but people do. So you want to be careful of anything that is like, this is Famous Dave's, but you want to read the labels because, yep, it's got sugar. That's a no-go. 7 grams of carbohydrates, all from sugar. So even with pickles, even with olives, something you think is tart and tangy and couldn't possibly have sugar, it might. So please remember, check your labels, folks. Barbecue seasoning in the entire world, and it's my Byron's butt rub, and they were out last time I came. This whole big container is $3.69. So I'm getting 2 now that they have it back. Another thing that I just saw that I'm going to try is they've got McCormick's Ranch 3-in-1 seasoning, and it's clean and simple is what the label says, and actually it's pretty clean. It's buttermilk powder, sea salt, onion, lactose, garlic, Parmesan cheese, salt, enzymes, and herbs, and it is 0 carbs per 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm absolutely going to start incorporating this, especially if you want to make your own dip or you want to add this to your own ranch dressing mix and make it. So I'm going to get one of these. This is on sale for $4.99. So it's 1 pound, 1 ounce. It's worth it. Now I'm going to check their taco seasoning. It's a great place to come for your salt, folks. They've got the fine ground Himalayan pink salt. They have the one like I like, which is the coarse ground. So you've got the grinder and you've got the coarse ground in it. They've got your ground black pepper. They've got just your regular coarse ground pepper. I like to grind mine fresh. I think it has a better flavor. They also have pure sea salt if you're into that. I'm not so much into the pure sea salt as I am into the ancient seabed underground salt. And the reason for that is they are finding more and more microplastics in salt water. So even if they're taking it right from the ocean and putting it in a jar, there may be microplastics in it. So I know I'm weird, but that's why I've kind of gone away from not using sea salt and gone to using something that's mined deep from within the earth. And I go with a Himalayan pink salt, or I go with Redmond real salt. And if you watch my other videos, my other vlogs, I talk about that too. Something else they have that's really, really good is this Italian volcanic organic lime juice. You get 2. It has a really good flavor, and you can add a little bit of this when you're cooking, and it's delicious and it lasts longer than buying real lemons. Also, folks, they have organic virgin coconut oil. And this is really good for cooking and baking. This one's going to have a coconut flavor because it is the organic virgin coconut oil. It has not been processed. It's been minimally processed. So if you want to cook with coconut oil, you can get the more refined, which is a step down, but it doesn't have the coconutty flavor. But if you like coconut flavor, you can use this one. And it's a really good price. It's $13.99, and look how much you get, folks. And it lasts forever. This is awesome. This is Kirkland brand almond flour. It's blanched, which means the part of the nut, which are the skins, which have the lectins in them that a lot of people get upset stomachs and stuff from, has been removed, and it's very fine. This is wonderful for baking keto. So, and it's a great buy. It's $12.99. So it's a great buy. Costco has Kirkland extra virgin olive oil, which is a really, really good pure olive oil that I use in cooking. I use this one, but I just noticed they have this gift pack. It's infused with lemon, garlic, rosemary, and red pepper extract. So if you like cooking or baking, and I do mean baking, with olive oil, this is a great buy too. It's only $7.97. The large Kirkland Signature brand olive oil is $13.99, and I've explained on my other videos how to make sure that you are getting extra virgin olive oil. So you want to make sure, this one says Toscano. Any extra virgin olive oil that comes from Italy has to have a protected geographic area indication seal. It has to tell you where it was from, when it was harvested, okay? On the back, it has to give you the lot number and the sell before number. Remember, folks, olive oil is different. The minute you open up olive oil, it starts oxidizing, so it does not get better with age. You want to start using it, and you want to use it not quickly, but consistently, and you want to use it before the sell-by date. You also want to make sure that you store it in a cool, dry place. Don't put it out on your counter where the sun and the air can get to it, because it does oxidize very easily. But I love cooking with olive oil. You just have to remember to cook it on a medium heat. Something that I love to get at Costco are the pecans. Pecans are one of the lowest carb nuts that you can get. Cashews the highest, and then the other nuts fall somewhere in between. You want to make sure you're reading your serving size. You're reading how many carbs and fiber there are. You can deduct the carbs from the fiber. So for 1/4 cup, you'd have 1 net carb on this. I actually put mine in the freezer, and I take them out when I want to eat them, and they have kind of a crunchy, good taste. They're not too hard, and I just really like the consistency. And that way I can grab just a few at a time, and they stay fresher that way. So that's what I do. Something that's a must is when you buy organic vinegar. This is raw and unfiltered. Let me set this down. It's pretty heavy. You get 3 for $6.99, and you want to look for right here on the label. You want it to say raw and unfiltered and organic. This has the mother in it, which is the milky substance in the bottom right here that you see. And it's delicious. Putting 1 or 2 tablespoons of this in a glass of water with a little bit of lemon is a wonderful tonic, and it helps your gut biome. It helps with acid reflux or GERD if you have anything like that. Drinking just a little glass with some of this in it before every meal is wonderful. And something that we always buy are these bacon crumbles. They're real bacon. They're cooked. You get 1.2 pounds for $9.69. I use these all the time. I just throw them in a salad. You can throw them in with an omelet. They're really quick. They're easy. And we really like these. So this is something that's totally, you can put these in your purse, take them to work with you, toss them on your salad, and you're good to go with some bacon. You guys always hear me talking about my chosen food, traditional mayo. This is 24 fluid ounces, and look at the price, folks. It's $6.79. You cannot beat this price. This is $14.99 at Sprouts and Whole Foods, and it's delicious. It has great ingredients. It's all organic, and there's 0 carbohydrates and 0 sugars, and it has great flavor. This is one of my favorite. Something that's right next door to it is Frank's Red Hot Original. Remember, folks, the original does not have carbs in it, but some of the other Frank's does. This you get 2 for $4.99, and these are the larger containers. So if you like barbecue, you like chicken wings, barbecue buffalo chicken wings, this is what you want to get. They have chia seeds, they have pumpkin seeds. You want to always check the back. A lot of keto recipes, you can make a chia pudding. This is great for the gut health. Throw a little bit of this on your salad, but you always want to read the nutrition label, folks, because it has 5 carbs, but it has 5 dietary fiber. In other words, it zeroes itself out. For 1 tablespoon, this is great if you're having issues with your intestines or any type of constipation. You can put this in and use this, and it works great. It kind of speaks for itself. French's Organics Yellow Mustard, $5.99. You get 2. It's absolutely delicious. Lee & Perrin's Worcestershire sauce is wonderful for cooking. A little goes a long way. It does have a little bit of carbs in it, so you do want to count the carbs. Always check your label, folks. Okay, folks, this is Chosen Foods. This is the large container of avocado oil. It's $18.49, but this is a great buy. You can cook everything with avocado oil. It makes great homemade mayonnaise. It's great in your salads. It cooks at a higher temperature than olive oil, and this is really a good deal. Here's something that's really great, folks. It's shredded beef, and you don't need to refrigerate this or freeze this. It's prepared all natural. It's cooked shredded beef with beef broth and salt, period. There's less than 1 gram of carbohydrate for 2/3 of a cup. This is great to take camping. You can store this in your pantry. If there's a hurricane or a tornado warning or bad weather, storm weather, and you're worried about the power outage, this would be something great to have on hand. Because of the container, you don't need to refrigerate or freeze it. So this is a great buy. Same with those bacon crumbles that I shared. Okay, here's something else that Costco has that's really great. If you like sardines, it's a great omega-3. This sardine is skinless and boneless. If you can't stand fish that has the bone and the skins in it, it's healthier to eat sardines with skins and bones, but if you're like me, and I want to put a little piece of this in my Caesar salad, the original Caesar dressing's made with anchovies. You can put this in there. It's salty and it's delicious. And again, this is something you can have in your back pantry, folks. So in case there's bad weather, a storm, something like that, you have it on hand to eat. You take this out, you drain it, rinse it, put a little bit of mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and it's delicious. Another fish that's absolutely delicious is the wild Alaska pink salmon. It's boneless and skinless. And let me tell you something. Take 2 cans of this and 1 stick of Philadelphia cream cheese. Mix it up in your blender and it makes a great dip. That's all it needs. The salmon has a natural saltiness to it with that Philadelphia cream cheese. Seriously, it makes a great dip. Over the holidays, we went to some friend's house and she had it and I tasted it and it was so good. And I asked her and she laughed and she said, I take 2 of the cans of pink salmon, put it in a blender with a stick of cream cheese, mix it up together, and voila. So something you can have too with a little bit of mayonnaise, salt and pepper. It's delicious. This is also a really good deal, folks. It's Wild Planet. It's sustained by pole and line caught, so it's not super huge, you know, big netted. It's albacore wild tuna, and it's delicious. It's, again, you should have some of this in your back pantry in case of emergency, and it's delicious. Just mix this up with a little bit of mayonnaise, salt and pepper, put it in a salad, and good to go. Or Keto Ginger. Amanda makes tuna and deviled egg mixture, and it's delicious. So that's something to do too. So folks, remember, sparkling waters are your friend, and the LaCroix, the Kirkland brand, the Perrier, the San Pellegrino are all great. Make sure they're the sparkling waters that do not have any sugars in them. Like, we get the Kirkland sparkling water that's in our cart. That's one of our favorites, and it's a great price. It's $8.69 for a 35 count, so that's what we get. They have the organic heavy whipping cream for $10.99. That's too much cream for my husband and I, but if you have a larger family and you use it, I would definitely buy it here. They also have Daisy sour cream in the large tubs. Again, Daisy sour cream's very pure, good flavored sour cream, so I would get that. It's totally keto. Down here, they also have the unsweetened organic silk almond milks. You want to always check them. You want to check the back for carbohydrates. And then they've got some cheeses. All kinds of cheeses. Costco's got the cheeses, but I'm going to show you the cheeses. that we get. And then I want to get some Kerrygold butter. And they've also got Philadelphia 3-pound block. This is what we come for. It's the Kerrygold butter, and it's absolutely delicious. And if you're going to do a lot of cooking, you can get the Philadelphia cream cheese from here too. You get 3 pounds of Philadelphia cream cheese. They finally restocked $7.89 for the Philadelphia cream cheese, and that's a 3-pound brick of cream cheese here, folks. But I'm here for the Kerrygold butter. So, folks, they have hard-boiled organic eggs that have been peeled, and they're in individual packages, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 pack. And you get them for $9.89. This is great, a grab and go, something to stick in your purse. You can take these to work with you. You can take them if you're going to be flying on an airplane. You can take something like this and eat it at the airport. So these are great to have. It's a great convenience.
Wait, give me a breather, will you? Okay.
So Kirkland's bacon is our favorite. You get a 4-pack of bacon. So you get a 4-pack, 4 pounds of bacon for $13.99, and we love this brand. Costco has a ton of bacon. They have a ton of processed meats, packaged meats, and such. Just make sure you're reading the back for the carb count. So if you do not like to cook bacon, or you just want something that you can grab and go and heat up at work in a microwave oven, they have the Hormel fully cooked bacon, and it's 0 carbs for 2 slices. So this is an option that would be great for keto. As well as all the other bacons that they have. Now when you come to sausages, you guys need to be looking at the sausage, because some of Jimmy Dean's sausage that I have looked at have MSG in them, and some of them don't. So if you're not allergic to it like I am, then you can go ahead and use it. But make sure you guys are looking at the back of your packages. Costco organic eggs are absolutely delicious. They're $6.49 for 2 dozen, which is a fabulous buy. I'm going to get 2. And I think these eggs are fairly fresh because they just sell them like crazy. So they're not on the shelf very long. So they have organic zucchini spirals, which are great with the Victoria or the Rouse marinara sauce. Use these instead of, ooh, it's cold. I'll close the door. Ooh. Ooh. And this is a 4-pack, and it's $8.89. It saves you time and trouble. All you have to do is eat and serve. So this is a great deal. They've got a lot of frozen vegetable options. These are organic croquettes, and it contains 4 microwavable 1-pound bags. This is what I use at home. They also have the green beans, extra fine green beans, something that you also can have. It's organic, and it's got the reusable pouches as well. I have done a video and cooked on these are absolutely delicious, and they're beautiful when you serve these for company. Let me tell you, this purple, it actually is this color. If you go back to one of my other what we ate in a day, I made these and they were absolutely delicious, and they're 4 steamable bags inside, folks. So it's beautiful and healthy for you. Can't come to Costco without getting my chicken, folks, because a rotisserie chicken is $4.99. And look at this puppy. We love this chicken. It is so easy. It's a grab and go that we always grab and go with. So if you guys are into meat and you need something to grab and go, maybe your kids have after school activities, this is a great beef snack. It's 0 carbs. It even says that it's keto. There's no fillers added, no nitrates, and it's got 0 carbs. And it's got clean ingredients. I'm looking upside down right there. So these are really good. And the kids really like these. And your husband likes them too, huh, Mr. Harry Cameraman?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So these are great. Another thing, if you are wanting, this is a really good. It's the prosciutto della Parma. And this is great with cheese. And it's 0 carbs as well. They have a lot of options for this type of thing. What you really want to do is you want to make sure that you're looking at the back. This has prosciutto, soppressata, and prosciutto. And you want to look at the back. And each one has different nutritional needs and carbs. So you want to make sure you're looking at the total carbs on this. This one says 0, but this one says 5. So this one has something different in it. So you always want to check your carbs, folks, even with the cured meats. Okay? These are delicious, by the way, and these are great grab and go things as well. So folks, my husband and I also grabbed these. These are salami and provolone cheese. They're individual little packets, and they are less than, the salami is 0 carbs, and the cheese is less than 1 grams of carb. And these are another thing that's a great grab and go. You can chop this up, make a Mediterranean salad, throw some black Katamala olives or green olives, some feta cheese, and you've got yourself a meal. And kids love them too. This Teton 100% grass beef, no hormones, no antibiotics made, and they have 0 carbs. Well, less than 1 carb per length. These are delicious. These are absolutely delicious, and they're super clean, you guys. And these are really good. This whole packet you get for 12 for $13.79. These are delicious, and your kids will love them. And you can chop these up, and you put them in with cabbage. You can do a lot of different things with these. Slice them up, put some cheese on them, give them to your kids. They're awesome. This is something new. And it's got a little bit of canola oil and sugar at the very end, but it's 1 carb for 3 ounces. So if you're in a pinch and you need to grab something, I would go with this. It's sliced grass-fed beef. It's fully cooked. So in a pinch, this would work. Okay. And it's $9.79. So in a pinch, you found out you were going to have company, you could grab this and go with it. Costco has great prepackaged meats, and you just need to make sure you're reading the back. But this smoked pulled pork is great. It's absolutely delicious. This is 2 pounds, and it is $10.99, and each serving has 0 carbs. It's basically pork, water, salt, and spice, and sodium nitrate. Don't be afraid of the nitrate thing, folks. They'll go over that a little bit later in another video, but this is great, and it's all done for you. Keep it simple, super easy. Costco has great prices on meats, folks. Unless your store's having a really good sale on meats, you want to check the prices ahead of time because you can get some great deals. This organic for 3 pounds this is 1.3 pounds, and you get 3 packages for a little less than $20, so $19.99. It's a good deal. I have a local store that has meat flash sales that does have it for less, but on a whole, it costs more. So just check your prices, folks. Costco has great prices on organic chicken. They have great prices on steaks. But you just want to check your local stores too, because more and more stores are getting good meats in and grass-fed, grass-finished meats that are becoming more affordable. So, folks, stay away from the farmed fish. You always want to make sure that it says wild or wild caught on it and not farmed. You don't want the farm stuff. The good thing about keto, folks, is you can start eating really good aged full fat cheeses. And one of my favorite are the Kerrygold Dubliner. It is delicious. We love this. It's from grass-fed cows. And it's $5.89 a pound. You can get some absolutely delicious. It's a little bit more expensive, but this stuff, if you're a cheese connoisseur and you like cheese, this has little crystallines of calcium crystals that form through there, and you taste them and they're absolutely delicious. So we love this. You can get some fabulous real Parmigiano Reggiano that's been aged over 24 months. This whole thing has great cheeses. Something else I really like are these Borson cheeses. You take and you steam your broccoli or you steam your Brussels sprouts. You take one of these packs and you just mix it in with it when it's hot and a little bit of butter. You stir it up and serve that to your family, and they're gonna love you because it tastes delicious. These do have a few carbs, depending on which one you eat, but they're all like a gram per serving, and you just have to look. I can't see really, and you can't see, but it says total carb 1 for 2 tablespoons. So you put this in with your broccoli or your Brussels sprouts, and people that usually would not eat Brussels sprouts or broccoli are going to love you. So it's absolutely delicious. So all the cheeses are really good. They've got feta cheese, they've got oxala cheese, they've got so many cheeses to choose from, folks. Don't be afraid to try them. Try one, you know, every time you come, get a different cheese. Look at the back, read the ingredients. Sheep and goat cheese is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. It tastes so delicious. Don't be afraid to try it. The prices vary. So just take a look at them, read the back, and start experimenting, folks, because a little bit goes a long way. You can put it on your meat. You can put it on your salads. You can just have a slice of that in salami, and it's absolutely delicious. Something Costco has now are these new Parmesan folio cheese wraps, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some beef enchiladas, and I'm going to use the wrap as the tortilla shell and wrap it up in there, and I will share with everybody my recipe when I do that. I'll do it for what I ate in the day, and I'll make those. They have one cheese wrap is 1 carb, and it's basically meat and milk. I mean, it's pasteurized, not meat, folks. Pasteurized cow's milk, salt, and enzymes. So this is something you can use instead of tortilla or a bread wrap. Make yourself a wrap with some lunch meat and a little bit of cheese, and you've got yourself a meal. So I'm going to make myself some of those. Speaking of wraps, they have these new egg thins, crepini with cauliflower, and these are totally keto. They don't have much flavor, but they're great just to use to wrap your food in so that you can pick it up and eat it. It's $7.99 and it's a 2-pack. So we made breakfast wraps with this. Just make your eggs, put some cheese on it, crumble some of the bacon on it, wrap them up in these, warm them in the pan, and you can wrap them up and put them in aluminum foil and take them to work with you. So they're delicious. Simple. 2 great things for lunches and for snacks are moon cheese or the Parmesan cheese crisps, and all they are pure dehydrated cheeses, folks, and they're absolutely delicious. Moon cheese is a little bit more expensive, and you only get 6 or 7 pieces. Parmesan crisps, you actually get 23 crisps per serving for 1 gram. So I like these. Make yourself some avocado guacamole and use this for dipping.
They also are great for taking the place of on salads.
Oh yeah, for croutons.
For croutons.
Now this is something I've never seen before, folks. It's broccoli bites. And I was reading it, and I was looking at, it's 3 net carbs. It's keto friendly. It does have organic broccoli, organic high oleic sunflower oil, and sea salt. So if you're not afraid of the sunflower oils, this might be something to try or take with you. I also see some seaweed crisp, and I want to look at the back of those because I want to read the labels. So what does this say? So this has a bunch of tapioca, so I would not eat it. It's got organic brown rice, organic rice chip. Here you go, folks. This talks about being a seaweed crisp, and on the back, the first ingredient is rice. Then the second ingredient is tapioca. So you have to turn over and read the back labels, folks, because this looked like it was something that could have been keto and healthy, and it's not. Not for us anyway. Not for the keto folk. This is something new that I have not seen here before. It says every tuna mercury tested. It's safe catch ahi wild yellowfin tuna. And so this actually looks like it's pretty good. It's each tuna is mercury tested, hand cut, slow cooked, no additives or fillers, and it's sustainably wild caught. So if you like yellowfin ahi, this would be a great product to try. And you get 8 packs, 3 ounces each, and it's $11.99. This would be great to put on salad at work. Great as a side dish. Well, everybody, on the way home from Costco, we went to our local Bashas' because we needed to get some bang, and I ended up picking up some more stuff. So we actually did 2 grocery hauls today. So at Costco, we got 2 of the organic eggs. We got 1 of the Kirkland sparkling water that we love with the lemon, lime, grapefruit. We got 1 of the delicious chickens. And with your chickens, you guys, make sure you save the chicken carcass and all the juices, because that's what we make our chicken bone broth with, and it's delicious. I got my Kerrygold butter. I got some of the delicious Teton wholesale kielbasa. I got Bad Byron's butt rub, which is our absolute favorite. I use this on so many things, but it is absolutely delicious. I got, and I'm going to try some of this McCormick Ranch powdered seasoning. I got myself, not keto, but some much needed hand lotion. It's dry here in the desert, so I got myself some of those. Take a few to work, leave some here, there, and everywhere. We got some kitchen trash bags. Like I said, my husband Harry has a really bad sore throat. These are the sugar-free. They are made with aspartame. So please make sure you're reading the labels, folks. Even if they're sugar-free, you want to make sure of the carbohydrate content and what the sugar-free ingredients are on everything. My husband wanted me to try, he wants to try the 4505. These are the chili ones. I went to Bashas'. So this is all Costco. Sorry. Let's split the 2 out here. So my Costco haul total from here over was $117. And I'm going to load that into my Fetch app. We'll talk about Fetch app in a minute. And then we went to Bashas' because we needed our bang. And our favorite flavors are the blue raz, this new
Purple Haze.
Purple Haze. That's Mr. Cameraman Harry loves this Purple Haze. I like the blue raz.
So that's in honor of Hendrix.
It's a what?
That's in honor of Hendrix.
Oh, that's right. This is Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Purple Haze.
That would be his drink if he was here today.
And then Candy Apple Crisp is my new favorite. If you've ever had a Honey Crisp apple from Washington State, that's what that tastes like. They had some 100% ground chuck. It was on sale for $3.39 a pound. So I got 2 packages of that. My favorite Jones all natural sausage. I needed some more Daisy sour cream. I needed some decaffeinated green tea. And yes, folks, never go shopping when you're hungry, because you will buy something like ice cream.
Da, 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 da.
Well, Harry wanted ice cream because he's got a sore throat.
Yes, that's right.
He wanted some Halo, and of course I had to have some as well. So you want to read the ingredients on the back and the portions. If you can do portion control, you can have some keto-friendly ice cream on occasion. Occasion is the word. Portion control. Anyway, I got myself, I like just the plain baconettes. They're 0 carbs, and I like putting this with like my ground chuck. You can use this, grind these up. You can make these as your, if you're making fried chicken, you can use this as the crust. What do you call it? You know, when you roll them in flour? Well, you roll them in baconettes instead, folks. It's delicious.
What are we rolling in flour?
You're not rolling in flour. Instead of flour, Harry, no flour allowed on keto.
You know, those are great for a substitute for bread things in salads. And
well, breadcrumbs. There, see? You
breadcrumbs.
Unknowingly.
I knew it all the time. I just wanted to see if you would tone in on it.
Breadcrumb substitution.
Yeah.
But I like them just plain. I like to make my ground round and make a hamburger in a bowl and use these as dipping. That's me. You can have the chili ones. These are mine.
My keto carnivore dog loves them.
Oh yeah, she loves them. Anyway, at Bash's, we paid $88, and most of it is right here. $85.76, and that's partially because of all the bang right here. More bang for your buck, folks. It's not on sale anymore. We should have bought tons when it was on sale for $1.71, but it's $2.29 now, so gotta live with it. If you're gonna drink it, you gotta live with it. And this is our one not bad, but it's got sucralose in it.
I don't drink like Starbucks or anything, so
no, we don't.
You know, and I have like one a day.
We drink our instant Folgers, so we have a one a day bang drink. So anyway, folks, thank you so much for coming with us today. Costco haul was a little bit long, but I wanted to explain to all the new people what you can get at Costco. There was a lot more there that I didn't show you. Just make sure when you're there, you read the labels. Take your time, read the labels, okay? Very important. Look for those hidden carbs, folks. Anyways, if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. Give me a thumbs up, everybody. Hope you guys all have a great day. Good night.